Hey guys, we are back with some more San Jose Sharks franchise mode, and I think we're going to go through the entire rest of the season in this video, unless we can make a push for the playoffs, which I don't see this team doing at the moment just because of our lack of depth on offense. But I think right now it's more or less just about making sure that our young guys grow properly, like Timo Meier. I mean, he's pretty much done growing, I'd say, at this point. And Koliakovo, obviously, hopefully he can get into the 90s. And obviously on the defensive core, we need to make sure that Vernarski grows properly. And if all that goes according to plan, as well as our goaltender in the AHL, Frederick Mahler, making sure that he gets as many starts as possible, we should be good to go for next season and be able to get the ball rolling from there. Mahler should be NHL ready by next year, so we're just going to take this. I think we'll take this up to the trade deadline. We'll assess at the trade deadline, and then whatever situation we're in, we may either stop the video or we'll just continue past the deadline and go into the offseason, because I don't know. Obviously, if I want to make any trades yet, that'll be something I decide at the trade deadline. So let's get there right now. I'll see you guys in 1 second. All right, guys, so I think at this point, the playoffs are not happening. We are tied for last in our division once again with the Vegas Golden Knights with a record of 23, 33, and 6. So that is not happening. So we're going to just continue past the trade deadline after we check the stats here. So Koliakovo with 45 points in 62 games. Not bad. +1, so that's pretty impressive for a team that has that's 10 games below 500. And then Hurdle 38, Falk with 33, McAvoy with 32, Pouliot with 27, Spooner with 26, Thornton with 26. Guys dropped off, 79 now. Then Donskoy's 24, Koivu 21, Meyer 21, Rubsov 15. And let's see, where is Vernarski? He's got 11 points, 80 overall still. That offensive awareness is up there, though, at an 85. I believe is at an 83 to start the season. So he's getting there, definitely getting there. So I don't think there's anyone I really want to trade, because there's no one really to trade, because everyone on the team right now either is going to get released at free agency or is a big part of the team's future. So let's check the AHL. And Frederick Mahler, I mean, he's already technically a backup goaltender, but I'm going to let him tear it up down there in the AHL just a little bit longer. So we'll call him up next year. He will be up by next year, don't worry. And then Owen Tippett, he's still a depth forward. Jeez. Hopefully he pans out. And let's see, anyone else who we're really concerned about? Not really. I mean, Tom's, yeah, maybe. Looking good, 8 goals. Other than that, I think that's about it for the player stats. Let's check the team stats real quick. Don't know why I'm still in the AHL. Let's get to the NHL real quick. Come on. And yeah, well, I'll just show you the past 2 months that we just simulated. So as you can see, a little bit of a losing stretch right there with only like 2 wins in the first 2 weeks of January, so that is not good. And then a bye week right there, and then a loss to Calgary. So only 4 wins in the month of January. That's not too good. And then February, 1 win, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But then we had a ugly losing streak right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 in a row, and I think we just hit 20 wins on that win against Vegas. So yeah, we're definitely not a contender this year. So let's just simulate the rest of the year. Let's get this over with, and let's get to the offseason. Okay, so we have ended this season 32, 44, and 6. It was pretty bad. We are tied for 3rd to last in the NHL, only to Vegas, and I believe I saw Minnesota. Could be wrong, but I know we are very much down there in the league standings. So as we check real quick here, yeah, Vegas and Minnesota were the only teams worse than us. So also, you guys should know, I moved Joe Thornton down to the 2nd line in favor of Ryan Spooner on the 1st line, because I wanted Koliakovo to get as many points as possible, and I figured maybe Joe being a little bit slow now in his older age might be holding Kolyakov back a little bit. I hope not, but I just, we had to shake it up somehow. So I got Spooner on the first line. He finished the season with 61 points, so that's not too bad. Double his goals scored from last year. A few less assists, but that's all right. Got 10 more points, 61, plus 4 actually. So took double the amount of penalties. That's understandable. We were pretty bad. I mean, we were pretty bad last year as well, but I think he got more ice time this year than he did last year, so that would make sense. He only got 16.29 average ice time last year, and this year over 20 minutes as a forward. So, and then a shooting percentage of 13.5, 200 shots, so takes a lot of shots there. Throws the body around a lot, 2 hits per game it looks like. So that is looking good, and as we check on Vernarski as well, 13 points on the season, finished -4, not bad for a rookie season, played 15 minutes per game. And, yeah, hopefully Vernarski can turn out as we check the AHL to see Frederick Mahler, as we got a switch right here. So, yeah, very solid season for Frederick Mahler. Save percentage of almost .930, 44 wins. This guy should be ready to go by next year as we check how Owen Tippett's doing. I mean, yeah, he's still... We might want to think about trading Tippett, honestly, because he doesn't seem like he's growing a whole lot much. That makes sense. But, yeah. So, big draft coming up. Looks like we're going to have a pretty good pick. And as we go into the draft class here, now, I've been scouting the WHL all year because that's apparently where all the good players are this year. And if we take a look, this Darren McLeod guy, he's supposed to go apparently number 6, even though the game hasn't projected as top 5. So I'm guessing that's just that's probably just the game guessing where it's going to go. But whew, look at that. 90 offensive awareness. Are you kidding me? This guy would be dynamite with Kolyakov. So I'm glad I took Vernarski in that last draft. So if we can get McLeod, that would make that other center that we drafted before in the Vernarski draft expendable. So, and he's got a lot of trade value on him too. So if we could get McLeod, that would be really, really nice. So now what I want to do is go into the contracts and try to renew some guys, because I know there's a few guys who want to re-sign here. I'm actually going to wait on re-signing Thornton until the offseason as well, because you never know if he's going to retire, because he's 41, so he does want an extension, but again, I want to just kind of wait on him, see what our situation is. I will sign Meyer, 6.4 for 2 years. I'm kind of feeling 4 years for Meyer, take him till he's 28, and then get him at maybe 7.3. Hopefully that'll be good for him. LeBanc, I don't intend on re-signing him. Yeah, as a third-line checker, he's not too great, so he's probably replaceable. Rubtsov, definitely want to sign him. Yeah, we'll get him at 1 year, 1.3. There you go. Goudreau, we can release him. He's expendable. Donskoy. Yeah, he's good. He's good for a third liner. I'll give him maybe 2 years at 2.7. That'll be good for him. And then, oh, actually, he didn't want to resign, so he may not accept that, but we'll see what happens. And then goaltenders, yeah, we can resign Saros. He could always help out with the development of Mahler. So, yeah, that is all I wanted to do for right now. Let's continue with the simulation. Let's get up to see everyone who's all the awards, all the retirements, stuff like that, assuming I actually remember to check the awards. I'll try. I'm doing my best, boys. It's not something that I'm used to. I just got to get in the habit. Once I'm in a habit, I'll always remember to do it. It's just, it's hard to get into the habit. So, yeah, let's simulate. You know what? Let's go into the AHL because it appears that our AHL team is in the playoffs, so may as well follow them. And, yeah. So let's sim a couple days. And they're going to go against the San Antonio Rampage. Scouting call, we will assign you to the WHL defenseman. No, let's go forwards because I want to get that. I want to make sure that McLeod guy is completely scouted. Donskoy rejected. Similar up to that first game. Saros accepted. Meyer accepted. Good. Rubtsov accepted. Good. Okay. So I would say that's a good amount of players that we wanted signed down in the books for next year. Simulate these first two games. There's a 4-1 win against San Antonio and a 4-3 overtime loss. Let's keep going. Remember, it's a 5-game series. This could win it right here for us. And they will win it, so they're going to go on to round number 2. There you go. And they're going to face the Tucson Roadrunners. And I believe those Tucson Roadrunners got our minor league team out in the playoffs last year, so hopefully they can beat them this year. It did, so that's unfortunate right there. Tucson beating us good 2 years in a row. So as we make our way up to the retirements, I'll see you guys in 1 second. And the Stanley Cup champions are the Winnipeg Jets, and the Calder Cup champions are the Rochester Americans. So there are the champions, and we got the salary cap information. So the minimum is $73 million, max is $92. Okay, got to keep that in mind. And let's see the retirements. Or I guess first is the lottery, right? All right, lottery. Ooh, okay, we're moving back to 5. That's not the worst thing in the world, but definitely hurts our chances at possibly getting McLeod. Okay, so hopefully he doesn't go till later. Really? No Joe Thornton. No Joe Thornton retiring this year, boys. How about that? Let's check the entire league. I'm really surprised. I thought he was going to retire, even after dropping off to like below 80. So Iginla, Marlowe, there's Marlowe retiring. So it looks like he is, yeah, he's gone. Corey Perry's gone. Rick Nash, Alexander Steen, Patrick Sharp, Verbata, Kessler, Mechanics, Hemsky, Zajac, Green, Hoodler, Chimera, Stafford, Stajan, Enstrom, Grabowski, Kuhlman, Upshall, Brodziak. So a lot of big names there. Goaltenders, we have Ryan Miller gone, Mike Smith, Anthony Niemi. So a few goaltenders right there. And then Zatkov, who played in a few games for Pittsburgh, I think it was. So that is that. So I think that is about it. So as we check the draft one more time, I just want to remind you guys, if we're taking anybody in this draft, it's probably going to be Darren McLeod. Oh, he's all right. They got him going second now. Yeah, we might want to trade for a pick, boys. We might want to trade for a pick because that Darren McLeod guy looks really good. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna need him. I think we're gonna need to trade up, boys, because yeah, that's a good looking player right there. That is a very good looking player, and that would make that that other guy expendable. What's his name again? As we go into contracts, I can't remember his name. I know we chose him after Vernarski though in the last draft. Why am I looking defenseman? Centers in the system. Cardwell, right. So I think if we can manage to get our hands on, God, I'm forgetting names left and right, on McLeod, then we can definitely let go of Cardwell. Let him go, obviously, in a trade. Not, release him. That'd be kind of stupid. So let me know what we should do. And I'll see you guys in the next one when we get to the year 4? Yeah, year 4 draft. See you guys then.